So I had this encounter not too long ago. And I'm trying to piece it together because it's like, yo. So it was like I said, when I noticed this thing, because of course, when shows like Rick and Morty was big, I would watch this episode with the crystal, and the other one was on his, and he could like kind of see, you know what I'm saying, which, you know what I'm saying, how things would kind of go, or what, if he looked in certain directions, he kind of see an overall, like, whatever they do, characteristics, skills, this, that, and the third, and kind of like piece together what this person does, and if it's gonna be something they're gonna go down essentially. So I mean, the crystal just shows them in the future of what it's gonna be like if they're together or whatever like that. And so that's how I kind of look at it. But it's like I look at backgrounds and just all everything, kind of everything in a person. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's kind of like that crystal where you can just see kind of how things would play out. And it's all still just a guess, but it's a real strong one. So it's like so like it's crazy because like I said, I got out of the car, had a couple bucks, and I went to the store. And as I was going, literally, it was one of the moments where I just kind of like I was getting everything out, because it was kind of crumpled, so I was just kind of opening it up. And I looked down at my hand, and it was gone. And I was like, "What's that one I had? I had three bills, you know what I'm saying?" I was like, where's the five? You know what I'm saying? I had the one. And I'm looking in the store, and I just, like, of course, backtrack real fast. I, of course, go back to the front where I just come in. I see it. And as I went to go, like, oh, okay, this woman was leaving the store, and she picks it up. And I said, hey, ma'am, that's mine. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. You know. Usually how it goes in my head, usually how it goes when I, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's mine, You see it and you go, oh, okay, cool, and you give it. And it's one of those things where I usually, because I like to, you know, I let's say it like that. I usually gotta like watch myself when it comes to, how I give what I give. Even in the most like whatever moments, I still like to like whatever. But I had to think about it, and I need to. And this is like I said, a good moment. So it was like, um, it was like, so yeah, so I picked it up, or I went to go pick it up, and she looked at me and she was like dead in my face, and I was like, I tapped on her shoulder, I was like, hey, that's mine. She turned around, looked me dead in my face, and was like, she's like, this ain't yours. She's just like, how you know this yours? That's what she said. She's like, how you know this yours? And I was like, I know you ain't playing with me. And I looked down at her, like I was like, I know you ain't playing with me. And she's like, I ain't playing with you. This ain't yours, and you can't. How you know it's yours or whatever like that. I was like, you. I looked dead in her face again, just like, and she just, well, whatever, and just kind of like loosely gave it to me. I thought about it, yo, because it's like one of those moments where it's like, if I were to just do that and just say, you know what, go and take it. It ain't even that serious. I would feel ridiculous, and I'm out of $5, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just because she may need it, but I felt like if she want to go down a route of lying. You know what I mean? What's the point of me just she get a reward for lying? Like she could have been like, oh yeah, but I mean, I figured, you know what I mean, or something like that. Or I know it's probably yours. I knew it wasn't mine, but I just really need it right now, or something like that. That would have made more sense. But I saw it, and I'm like, she probably, you know what I'm saying? She already lying about it anyway. She wouldn't even. appreciate the $5. She could have just told the truth and been, and I probably maybe would have gave just said go ahead and have it. I can go get it. Talk about how I say nah, man. Like because of course she's lying and can't be honest. She clearly like she's trying to play me. Like I see, what I'm saying. Like it's not my that's not like it's not my money. She want to straight up call me a bum ass nigga. I'm like, yo, how you gonna call me a bum and you taking my $5? You lying about my money? Like how you? So I had to, what I'm saying, like I said, a peep game essentially, because like I said, when you see certain scenarios and people on whatever's they're going through, you can kind of see. But for her to straight up lie to me and then call me out, you know what I'm saying, and then try to like put me down after the fact, it's like, yo, I'm glad I didn't give you that. I thought about it because I could have, but I realized that you couldn't even be honest with me. So it's like, I just had to come on and make that an example, bro. Say something. I just thought that was hilarious. It was like, how you gonna call me something you lying about $5? Like you can't give me back $5, but you calling me man. So it's just that's why I say, what I'm saying, I bring up the whole thing where it's like now I'm piecing together what that really means. It's like you can kind of see when you look at people or certain things, the experiences that most likely you'll go through if you accept certain things, and you know what I'm saying. You realize that you don't want to accept them, but you just maybe if you don't have like the know-how or something, like I said before, because before I wouldn't have maybe like realized, oh, this person's just trying to like, or whatever the case, just to try to, because I feel like people are down on their luck. I don't know if it's real or not. There's a reason, what I'm saying. There's something, and so I would just. But now, it's a little different to where I still give to people, and especially if I see a good deed. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like I feel like it's just something to do at the time, and you did good work for me or something. Like over here, they pump gas for you and stuff like that. And so it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with $1 here, $1 there. I just realized that I gotta chill and things like that. But for that to go down and for her to lie about it, that was more my issue. Just like I said, I could have, but to see the whole of everything and to see the person as they are, and to really like be honest with myself instead of like, you know, just trying to appease or please others. Like really taking that in, that like, is it necessary for me to just give this person something because they're emotional or because they're trying to like, because like I said, it's just so easy always for me to just want to give in and just be like, yeah, all right, man, just whatever, bro, because it's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like it's never like that in my head. You know what I'm saying? But now it's kind of like, well, it's more of a respect thing more than anything. It's always been the principles of stuff. So it's like, I see it as that now more so than anything else, and trying to like, you know, take on people's emotions, please them in ways, and it's like just so I can feel better, and I don't, hoping that I do, but I never do. So it's like, you know, taking on that little thing. So yeah, man, just it's something, man. Just like that, like I said, it's like that crystal. You see it all. You see it all before you get into it if you really got it in your head of what it is, you know. But if you haven't had enough experiences, you know, or you just ain't got that light, that that sight like that. But people keep playing with you. They'll play with you if you let them. That's what I mean. It's like if you let them and you don't have that foresight for it, people will play with you. And they don't care. And will walk off smooth like they never did anything wrong either. She was prepared to just say anything, take that 5 and run. And it's like, and like I said, I couldn't just let it go. You know, it's one of those things where it's like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Word.